Hi guys! So today I'm going to be using this picture right here. I did these really cringy sketches of eyes earlier in the week and I'm going to be trying to transform my eye into a sun, and I don't know how this is going to go. I've got no plan really. I've just got palettes and brushes, and it's carnage right in front of me at the moment, and I've got this little star background just so that it looks a bit more professional, and yeah, here we go. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some blush on because I feel like it's a sunny kind of makeup look, so I kind of want to look a bit bronzed, and obviously clearly I'm not bronzed at all at the moment, so I'm going to use a mix of this and this as the bronzer and blush just to make it look a bit more sunny. And I apologise if I'm looking this way, my mirror's just down here, so I don't want to put too much on because both the eyes and the lips I'm going to be doing really bright, because if I'm gonna go and make myself look like the sun, I'm gonna do it properly. So I'm not going by halves today, and hopefully it'll come out okay, because if not, I've got another 9 of these planned and it could be quite interesting to see what we end up with. Now that my blush is done, I'm going to highlight my face. I know a lot of people leave this until the last minute, but I'm going to be spending a lot of time on my eyes, so I kind of want to get all the rest of it out of the way first, and then I can spend some time on my eyes. So I'm using this blush right here, this really gold one. I apologise for the state of this palette. I literally use it every single day, so it is looking a bit dire at the moment. But you should be able to see it's quite a subtle blush highlight just there. I don't want to go too over the top of the face, but I still want it to be really glowy because obviously I'm supposed to be on fire. So I'm also going to put highlights on my nose, my brow bone and my cupid's bow. I wasn't filming any of that. So, as I was saying before I was rudely cut off, I'm using this palette today. It's a dupe for the Naked Heat palette and it only cost £6.99, and I'm using this brick red and I'm just going everywhere in the outer corner and the crease, and I'm just kind of going to build it up over quite a long span. I'm kind of just going for it with this today because obviously it's supposed to be a really dramatic look, and it's not a wearable look at all. But you know, you've got to have some fun once in a while, and even though it's not Halloween yet, I kind of felt like doing some sort of costume makeup, so there you go, that's what we're gonna do. So as you can see, this is like a really deep brick red, and we're just gonna keep blending this out. I'm leaving this middle section for orange and then the inside for more of a goldy yellow kind of colour, but the rest of it can go fairly red because, as you know, the sun is like fire and that's what we're trying to create today. So I'm going to kind of bring this out a little bit as well because I kind of want it to come out here so that it kind of looks a bit more like flames. So as you can see, I'm kind of dragging it, but not a lot of the colour is coming out. It's just a little bit of a smudging kind of effect, and that's what I want today. And later on we will be bringing it underneath, but I just want to do obviously the tops first before I start getting carried away with the underneath as well. So next up, I'm going to be using this orange kind of purple shade here. This is the Wild and Alluring palette by BH Cosmetics, and I really, really love it. And I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush this time, and I'm just going to wet it, and then we're going to take some of this and then just place it right in the middle there. I'm going to be using the Naked Heat palette still again as well, but I just wanted to get a little bit of this colour in because it's got kind of flecks of purple in it, and I just think it's really cool. It's a really cool colour. So we're just going to kind of bring that up and blend it into that brick red colour and also bring it out. Next up, I'm going to be taking this really bright bronze colour from the Revolution Ultra Blush palette in Golden Sugar 2. And like I said before, this is the palette that I use pretty much every day. I usually just use this on my whole lid, and then I will just use the highlighter everywhere else. But today we're gonna bring it into this look just to really get that copper feel, because it's a really, really gorgeous copper colour. I think it would be a shame if we didn't use it in here today. So again, we're just going to be blending all of these colours apart from the yellow. We're going to be just bringing out here just so it looks a bit more like a fire design, as you would think with the sun. Obviously it looks a bit crazy now, but I'm going to be blending it a little bit later, and it's costume makeup, so why not? Who cares really? And finally, colour wise, I'm going to be using, I think, a mixture of this colour and this colour, because this yellow is amazing, but it does have a little bit of green in it, so I'm hoping that the green doesn't show up too much. I'm going to try and avoid touching the green part of it, but the yellow is absolutely amazing. And then the orangey sort of beige colour is just a really nice light colour to put on the inner corner. So we're just going to be bringing this, working it into here, going a bit crazy with it, because why not? Yeah, you see we've got a little bit of that green now, but I'm going to cover that, that's fine. It's typical because, ow, sorry, my foot went numb then. It's typical for me whenever I do makeup, because I don't have a lot of makeup palettes, so when I was researching the colours I wanted to use for these looks, I've not really got a lot of colours to choose from, so I've just got to kind of make do with what I've got. And what I'm thinking is I might get some of this gold colour again and put that over the top as well, because I think that'll help make it a bit more golden and not too green. Because as we know, unless you're colourblind like my boyfriend, you don't have green in the sun. It looks a bit weird. And we're bringing this all the way down here as well, because we want it to be really, really costume-like jewellery. So we want it to be really costume-like makeup, so we want it all really crazy. So I'm going to bring it all the way up here. We're going to have no space untouched by colour. I have it absolutely everywhere, all the way down here as well. Just went away and quickly did the other eye so that it matches, and now I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with the bottom. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the bottom of the eyes yet. What I'm thinking is possibly just kind of bringing the red on the outer corner, the bronze on the middle, and then leaving the inner corner blank, because we've already got this kind of highlight shade there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take a brush like this to do that, so that I can smoke it out a little bit as I'm doing it. Does anyone else just do this when putting eyeliner or like mascara on and stuff like that? I just can't help myself, I don't know why. I feel like it's just one of those things. Like when you open your mouth and put your tongue out when you're doing mascara and things like that. But so I think the next thing that I'm going to be doing anyway will be Mercury, and I think that one's one of the ones that I'm most looking forward to. I feel like that's going to be a really cool look because it's got a little bit of orange and blue in it as well, and a bit of yellow. Basically what I've done is I've taken pictures online, off the internet, off NASA, and obviously I've chosen the ones that have been maybe slightly enhanced colour wise, just so that it makes it look a little bit more interesting. But those are the pictures that I'm going to be going off for this, so I'll show you them as I go along, because obviously some of the planets, they're only really grey and that's no fun for doing makeup, so I have kind of took the more interesting ones. Okay, and just to finish it off, I'm still smoking this out, but I'm just kind of just bringing that out all the way to the hairline, as you can see. Just blend and blend and blend. Eyes, I'm gonna unzoom you so that you don't have to see this big ugly mug right in your face anymore. That's better. Oh god, that looks quite scary in the camera. Yeah, okay. I'm sure we'll manage this. So, what I'm going to do next, I did kind of think about putting eyeliner on, but I kind of feel like it's going to ruin the look a little bit. However, what I might do, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use some lip liner just here, just to give it a little bit more red in the corner, because obviously it's hard to get true red eyeshadows, and it's not really something that people buy a lot, so I haven't got a true red, but I do want to have a little bit of red in there, so I'm just gonna put a little bit over that lash line, just over the top lash line, and then I'll just bring it out ever so slightly and then kind of buff it in like that. So I don't know if you can see from here because I stupidly zoomed out before deciding I was gonna do more on my eyes, but I'll show you properly in a minute when I'm done. Bit on there, so I think you can see it's made it a little bit more red. So I mean, to be honest, this is one of my favourite ones of the whole thing because red's my favourite colour, so I could wear red all day, and if it was acceptable socially to wear something like this out, I probably would, because why not? So I'm gonna quickly do my mascara and then I'm gonna be back with you in a moment. Now the mascara is on, I'm going to finish off and I'm going to do my lips. So for the lips, I'm using the MUA makeup liner in Red Drama. Makeup liner? Lip liner? Can't speak today. And I'm also using the number 7 lipstick in Soft Paprika. So that's this colour here. And I'm also going to be putting some copper in the middle and then the gold, so that it kind of looks like an ombre effect into the middle, and I just feel like that suits this sun theme so much, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. think I should probably just stay like this. What do you think? So now I'm just going to put this all over, and then because this is moisture drenched, the eyeshadow will stick on top of it, so I won't have to put any gloss on or anything like that. Little tip, if you ever get your lip gloss a little bit, lipstick a little bit smudged, just get your beauty blender that's had some concealer on it and just dab it over. Okay, so now that I've got that on, we're going to go back to the Blazing palette, and I'm going to get that same orange that I had before. Hold on a minute, that's not where I used the orange, was it? It wasn't that palette, it was this one. This one. You can tell I've not done videos for a very long time. I feel like it must have been about a year since I last did a makeup video, so I apologise very much. So we're just gonna very, very lightly bring that into the sides. You're going to have to clean your makeup brushes after doing this if you do attempt this, because let's face it, it's not going to be a clean job, is it? Okay, a little bit more. It's hard to know how much to do because I don't want to overdo it straight away, because it looks a little bit weird on camera, but it looks fine on the mirror. I am okay at doing this, I promise. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm just going to bring it a little bit underneath and on the top, because the gold's going to come over the top anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. And then I'm going to use that same brush actually, because I don't want to ruin any of my other brushes with red lipstick. And I'm just going to get that right in the centre and make sure that it's really, really nice and bright. I hope this works. I've never tried this before, so hopefully it'll be really, really nice. And if not, I can say I tried. And I notice I keep not looking at the camera because my viewfinder's right next to it, so I'm so sorry if throughout this video I've been looking slightly to the side. I'm not very good at looking at the camera when I can see myself right next to it. It's very distracting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just kind of bring that down the whole thing, to be honest, because I think it looks more sun-like, and later on in the week I'm going to be doing mauve anyway, so that's the red planet, as you know. So that's going to be even more red than this, because it's going to be brown tones and bronzes and all that kind of stuff as well. I just want to make it very, very clear that I am not a makeup artist. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. So if the techniques that you see this week aren't exactly accurate, that is because I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl sitting in front of a camera messing around with makeup because it's fun. So I think that's it for the lips. And yeah, I think it's time for the slow-mo images. this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this sun-inspired makeup look. For the rest of the week, I'm going to be doing the rest of the solar system, and I am including Pluto because I'm still in denial that that's not a planet anymore. If you have any other ideas for me of kind of makeup themes that I can try and do, I'd really love to know. I love trying things with makeup, and this is a series that I really want to start doing on this channel more. I really hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this journey on random makeup, and I hope to see you again in the next video. And if you like this video and want to see more of these kind of videos, then please hit the like button down below and subscribe, because that really helps my channel. Bye!